Grandpa Gator, how do I resist my homicidal urges?
We all have our hiccups, that little voice in our head telling us to do something we shouldn't, like the voice that tells me to eat pancakes for dinner. Hey. Recently, I took a stroll to visit my old friend Maddie. Now, she was a recon moth in the Gila War, so's more disciplined than her brethren. The only moth I knew who'd never chewed clothing. Now imagine my surprise when I found a shirt like Swiss cheese hanging on her banister that she'd clearly been working through for months. And I said, "Maddie, what happened?" I expected to hear of a random slip, but the story she told me seemed logical enough. Her oldest grandchild had nearly worked through his first handkerchief, and sweet kid, he offered Maddie the final bite. Not wanting to disappoint the boy, she took it, thinking that was the cock's only call. A few days later, she nibbled at some lint on the ground. 2 weeks later, she took a bite from one of her sister's shirts, and by the end of the month, she'd bought her own shirt to work through. You can't budge an inch. When you get these urges, you may tell yourself to do something smaller to scratch the itch, pull over by a car crash and just watch the recipient die, place a nail on a nature trail and watch from between the trees. These small things that you tell yourself will give you relief, they won't. Scratching doesn't relieve the itch, it makes it worse. And the more you scratch, the worse it gets until you find yourself a warm-blooded killer. Any more questions?